Hi, this is YC. Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to do another economical meal for you, and this is a quick one. So if you're busy with little kids, or you have to hurry up and do a meal after going to cheerleading practice, or perhaps your son is in football, or maybe you're elderly and you just don't want to stand up so long to do a nice meal, but you don't want to give up flavor and you don't want to pay fast food prices. This would be a really good meal, and it is economical. And of course, I shop at Aldi for my products. And for this quick chicken and stuffing bake, the stuffing mix was only 79 cents, and my chicken was only $6.35. And in the recipe today, I have used the package. I bought a package of 3 chicken breasts, and of course I sliced them sideways this way, and it makes 6 servings. So I have a family of 5, and plus it makes a serving for my husband to take to work the next day. So it works out perfect. Okay, and it's very, very quick. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. The first thing you want to do for this recipe is you want to make stuffing. Okay, and we all know that. You just get a box like this and you follow the directions on the back, and it has in it, a quarter cup of butter. Of course, that's a half a stick, you know that. And you can use any kind of mushroom soup. It could be Campbell's, or it could be a no-name brand, or this one is called Chef's Cupboard. Some of you may have heard of that. Okay, and the one thing that I ask that you do when you're making your stuffing, even though there's flavoring and seasoning in it, it can still be a little bland compared to the fancier, like Thanksgiving stuffings and stuff like that. So I ask that you use some stock or some chicken broth, or at the very least a bouillon cube. At least use one of those in the water so that it has a little bit more flavor. We're going for flavor here, and then in a short amount of time. Okay, so you're going to make the stuffing first, and then after you slice your chicken through sideways and clean it, or whatever you do, and season it, you want to use your seasonings. I'll tell you the seasonings I used on my chicken, but you can use what your family likes. And because each slice of chicken is going to be a different thickness, I'm going to let you judge how much seasoning you put on each side of your chicken fillets. And but I will tell you in the description what ones I have put. And this is my chicken that I seared in a frying pan on the stove. And I used salt, sea salt, and crushed black pepper, and garlic and onion powder, and thyme. And like I said, I'm going to let you worry about the amount. And the reason why you quick sear it 5 minutes on each side, is so that not only does it caramelize your spices to your chicken and make it really flavorful, it locks in the moisture in the chicken. So it's not so dry when you go to throw it in the oven with the rest of your food. And by searing it 5 minutes on each side, you've taken off some of the cooking time that you're going to have to heat your house up with the oven. And I have it in a round pan, because not only do I not want to use the oven today, I'm going to use the toaster oven. And I'm going to do this at 375 for about 20 to 30 minutes because it's 100 degrees here today. Believe it or not, the end of September. So we're having like an Indian summer here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you the next part. You're going to use the can of soup. Of course, you're going to open that up and put that in a small bowl. Oops, I'm going to make a mess already, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll stir this together. If I can get this out. Sometimes they're easier to get out than others. We'll just go ahead and scrape it on out. And if you only have cream of chicken, I'm sure that would work too. This is cream of mushroom. It's just what I've always used for this recipe, but there's no law saying what cream of soup you have to use. I'm sure even cream of celery would work. What a horrible noise. Okay. All right, now here's the great ingredient. And if you never put these 2 ingredients together, hang on 1 second, I'll be right back. You're going to be impressed by this. And I didn't take it out until the last minute because, again, it's hot today. Okay. It is sour cream. You know, a lot of cream soups, when you go to make it, you know that automatically milk tastes better with it than just water, right? Water makes it kind of bland, and people put milk. For this, you're going to put sour cream, and you don't need a lot. And let me tell you, sour cream with a soup brings it to a whole new level. It is, if you've never tasted it, when you mix it together, I don't need to do this because I know what it tastes like. Take a little bit on a teaspoon and taste it. After you've mixed it in here, you will be shocked at how it just heightens the flavor of everything. It is amazing. It's like the perfect comfort food. Okay, and I just do a third cup. I put a third cup in it, so it's a little heaping. Oh well. You know, it's not supposed to be stress. It's supposed to be quick and simple. Okay, and I'll just get the rest of. So it's a third cup with a can of cream soup. Okay. And so you stir those two together, and it's not watery, it's a nice thick consistency, and you can see that here like this, okay? And then you just put this across your seared chicken, and don't worry about the chicken, like I said, being raw on the inside, because when you put it in the oven, it's going to finish cooking the rest of the way. You just want it nice and brown on the outside, you know? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cover this, each piece with some. Okay. And if you're only 2 people, I mean, you're going to probably get a whole nother meal out of this, or a lunch to take to work or whatever. Leftovers aren't such a bad thing, especially if you know you're always in a hurry. Okay, I'm just going to keep on putting this on. I was shocked. Like, I thought, well, how different could that be, right? Oh no, this flavor together with the sour cream and soup is amazing. When I first did this, and I've been doing this recipe for like a couple years for sure by now. And I want to give a shout out to Thriftastic Mom. If you've never been to her channel, go check it out, because I was talking to her one day about my minced garlic, because I had to use minced garlic today. I ran out of the garlic powder. And she uses, and this comes from Aldi too, she uses a squeezed garlic. And she says if you're a family that really loves garlic, it's a little bit more potent and a better flavor than the jarred or the powder is the squeeze bottle garlic. So I'm going to check that out next time I go there and see if we have it at our Aldi. Okay, and that's all there is to that. And then what you do on top of this, you got your seared chicken and your sour cream mixed with your soup. You're going to just put on the stuffing, and of course, you know how you put the lid on it, and for 5 minutes. I didn't fluff it up when I got done, so we'll fluff it up a little bit to make sure there'll be enough to go around to each piece, and it just piles up on there, let me tell you. Okay, and it doesn't have to be super neat, you know. When you go to pick it up with a spatula after, when you're serving, and that's when you can worry about each plate, you know. Okay. And you can do this in a 9x13. The only reason why I'm not doing that is, like I said, I want to use my toaster oven today, but if you don't, that's fine too, you know. And if you want to do this today and you just don't happen to have all these ingredients in the house, but you do have some chicken and some stuffing, I invite you to check out Michael Cairns' channel, and the new name of his channel is called Life with Mike, and he also has a chicken and stuffing bake recipe that he has done recently this September, so please go check it out. And you know, you might want that one because he puts it together and that's it. You know, he doesn't sear it and all that first. Like everybody has a different recipe, it seems, when it comes to the chicken and stuffing. Okay, now I mean, this looks like a mess, but you know when it bakes, it'll actually like bake down and you'll see the definition between the pieces and you'll be able to pick it up with a spatula for each plate, okay? And that's all there is to it. And I'm gonna put this in my toaster oven. I probably will cover it with foil, and so nothing sticks. I'm probably gonna spray my foil. But if I had it in a 9x13, you could see where you wouldn't have to spray it because it would be deeper down in the dish and you could just cover it. And I'm going to put it in at 375 for 20 to 30 minutes, and that's it. And you just put a vegetable next to it. Today I'm doing steamed broccoli. You can serve green beans, anything you want with it. And I will show you this meal plated when we are all done cooking it. And thank you for watching. I hope that you try this really simple economic recipe, and I hope you have a really good day.